Hi everyone! It's been quite some time since you've seen me in Vrchat, hasn't it? I'm gonna be honest with you, the first video that I uploaded about like bartending and doing stuff in Vrchat, or doing bar stuff in Vrchat, I was not expecting to blow up the way that it did. And I can't really say that I'm sorry it's taken me so long to upload another bartending Vrchat video, because if I'm quite honest, I was not expecting that video to blow up the way it did, so I wasn't expecting to make any more content revolving around Vrchat, bartending, any of that. But seeing how it's affected so many people and made so many other people interested in bartending, and honestly, the amount of people I've had come up to me in Vrchat and tell me they've seen my video and thank me for making my video kind of just made me want to make another one. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the updates that have come up to Sunset in the time since that video that was uploaded, I think, like no, not earlier this year. It had to have been last year. I honestly don't even remember. Honestly, when I think about it, I think what surprises me the most about that video is how new I was to really bartending and spending a whole bunch of time in Vrchat, and like the fact that all of that information is there and the video still went like not viral, but it gained traction. I'm gonna be honest, I never thought that, me personally, like, I didn't think that that video was going to go viral, and I thought for sure it was going to receive a lot more backlash because I was really worried that because I was so new, I'd miss some things, I'd forget some things, I wouldn't get certain information right. But I mean, even then, you know, there are parts that I think I may have gotten wrong and maybe didn't understand fully then, but nobody said anything if they did, and honestly, the video ended up becoming exactly what I wanted it to be, which was people coming in and talking about and you know, being interested in bartending in Vrchat and the bar scene in Vrchat in general, and sharing information and things like that. And that's all I ever wanted for that video, was just for people to be able to communicate with each other and learn something and experience this part of Vrchat that I personally love a lot. So anyways, with all of that out of the way and all of that being said, let's get to what this video is actually about. For starters, I want to go over the changes that have been made to the drink machine in the time that has passed, and changes to the back of the bar in general. Starting with the drink machine, I'm not sure if these buttons down here existed when I made the video, but these buttons exist now. These are things that exist. We have normal drinks that you can just make here. Literally all you do is you pull up the menu, click your drink, and then click pour, and then it'll just pour it for you. There's sunset drinks, which are drinks unique to the Sunset Bar, like as a world, and then there are classic drinks, stuff that you'd find in IRL. Outside of that, the custom drink menu the custom drink menu is here. It's been here for a couple months now, I think, maybe a little bit longer, could be wrong, but it is a very useful tool. And I think that if you're running a bar and you don't have this custom drink menu set up, you should look into getting it set up, because I can tell you now, it is a lifesaver for bartenders. We just, at the new bar that I work at, we just got this set up, and it's so nice. We tend to get pretty packed, and because we get so packed, it's very easy for us to fall behind, because we were having to make them, like, pushing the buttons but like one by one, and making the drinks ourselves that way. Having that menu is very useful for when we get packed. Outside of that, I think the only other thing that has really changed with the machine is how fast the drinks pour now. They pour a lot faster, and that is also very, very useful. Could you not? That is also very, very useful for when we get packed, or when the bar gets packed and you need to get drinks out quickly. So far, honestly, that's all I can really think of when it comes to the drink machine. There might be some new changes that I just have forgotten, and if I did forget them, you know, feel free to go into the comments and tell me it, and list them there, you know? Another really cool new thing that came to the bar in the past couple months are the drink trays. The drink trays are designed for you to be able to load up drinks and take them out to tables, or if you've got a lot of people at the bar ordering one drink, they're designed for you to be able to carry more than two drinks, I should say, at a time. I really like the drink trays, but I know for some people that they're kind of wonky and buggy and don't really work very well. But once you get a good handle on the drink trays and you understand how to get them to work and how they operate and stuff like that, I think that they are a very, very useful tool. If there's one thing that I think I see people struggle with the most when it comes to the trays, it is getting the drinks off of the tray. So the best way that if you're trying to do it individually, like drink by drink, the best way I can tell you to do that is to reach under the tray. Don't try to grab them from the top, reach under. You can sometimes grab them from the top, but it's, again, wonky, doesn't really work all the time. If you're just bringing the drinks to a table and everybody is able to grab their own drink, the way that I've been taking my drinks off is literally just taking the tray to the table, putting the drinks on there, pulling the tray down. If you put the drinks on the table and pull the tray all the way down, the drinks are going to collide with the table and just end up like letting go of the tray if you pull it down far enough. Also, make sure that you're pulling the tray straight down. I haven't tested it myself, but I can see how pulling the tray at an angle would cause the drinks to fly, so make sure you're pulling the tray straight down when you're doing this. This trick may not work for everybody. It works for me personally, but again, it's a way to do it. You can just grab them one by one, but me personally, in my experience, I haven't had a very good time trying to do that. This is just what's worked for me. Another pretty cool thing that's been added into the Sunset Bar world in the past couple months is the pool table. What else can I really say about it except for the fact that it's a pool table? People can play pool on it. I'm not going to run through how to play it and how to run it because honestly it's pretty self-explanatory, and when you come into a bar and they have the pool table out, the thing tells you what to do itself. So I'm not going to run through how to run it. It's here. In the past few months, Sunset has also added some new rooms to their bar. So let's go ahead and take a very quick moment to go explore those, shall we? So the first room that we're going to go explore is the new stage area, and I'm going to show you the way that I know how to get up there. I don't know if there's another way to get there. This is just how I know how to get there. I figure putting the camera behind me and walking through would probably be a bit easier. So first you're going to come over here to this area where it says toilets, private, and roof. And you'll walk down the hallway, take a right. Here's another one of those tablets I was telling you about where you can toggle the fog and stuff. Okay, you'll come up here, come up to the ramp, into the kind of big empty room that's up here. Across over there is like we call it the fighting ring. I'm not sure what else it's supposed to be used for, but we've always called it the fighting ring. But now over here, to the left, when you come up the ramp, there's a new room, and we'll come down this way. This is the stage. This is a big old stage area for people to perform or do whatever fashion shows I could see being held here, avatar showcases, stuff like that. It's a huge stage. So if you keep going straight from the door you come into the area in, there's a bunch of curtains that lead up here to like a private box balcony area. Bunch of seats. I don't know if they're all like you can sit in all of them, I assume, but I don't ever really have toggle seats turned on, so I don't know. Oh, I'm just dumb. Okay, let me run you through this real quick. Alright, so we'll come back in here. So there's the ramp, right? The ramp that we came up through the bar and stuff. So you enter in through your left. You go down here. and then you take another left. When you come up here to, I think this is on the other side as well. And you take a come down here to this balcony area seating. You take another left, and then that's how you get downstairs. You learn something new every day, I swear. Anyways, so here's that. There's supposed to be Now, you're supposed to be able to get up on the stage area, I assume, but part of me thinks that this room isn't exactly done yet. I do think that there are probably going to be some more updates and changes made to the room before it is like actively, ready to use. At the current moment, I think that this room is not exactly prepared to be able to host any events at the current moment, but I might just be missing something. Maybe there's some kind of perm I need to have. Maybe I need to be an actual Patreon bar owner to be able to get up on the stage. I don't know. Either way, this is the stage area room thing that exists. Okay, now I'm going to take you to the other new room that has been introduced into Sunset. I don't really know what to say about it, honestly. It's not my favorite room in the world, but I'll show it to you anyway. So down the same hallway we went to before with the toilets and stuff, where all that is, you'll come down here. Instead of taking a left, you'll go straight. And here we have this elevator that exists. So a quick note before I show you this room, I do want to make sure everybody is aware that you're not going to always be able to go into the roof area because it is a toggle access. Sometimes, or I think most of the time really, most bars don't have open access to the roof because it's harder to keep track of people and stop anybody from causing any mischief if you don't know where they are. So, just so you're all aware, you're not going to be able to get up here every time. Anyways, now that I have toggled access to the roof, we can get up to there now. And here we are. Here's the roof of Sunset Bar. This area is really cool, honestly. There are a lot of really cool things that exist up here. There's a swimming pool, a trampoline, a big, massive drinking area. This, weird fire pit area? I think it's intended for people to come over here and hang out and socialize and stuff. Do mingling. When it comes to this rooftop drinking area, I think another reason why a lot of bar owners will not allow access up here is because anybody can get back here and run this bar. At least that's the way it was last month, I think. The last time that the bar I worked at opened up this area. Maybe it was 2 months ago. Either way, I hope that this has been fixed and resolved. If not, I kind of really hope that it is something that is planned in the future to be able to block this off the same way that the bar downstairs is blocked off. Me personally, I know that if I was running a bar, I would love to be able to have rooftop parties and have staff be able to work up here at this bar, but it's very hard for staff to be able to provide the bartending experience and experience, bartending if just anybody can just get back here and make their own and make drinks and stuff. It kills the vibe. What bar have you ever gone to where just any Joe Schmo has been able to go back there and make their own drink? Either way, that's just a note that I personally wanted to make sure was said as somebody who really enjoys bartending, who bartends at Sunset Worlds almost exclusively. I would love for this area to be blocked off for anybody who doesn't have the bartender role the same way the main bar is. Speaking about the rooftop area up here, I don't think I can talk about this area without talking about the fireworks shows. Now, currently, as of today, which is October 6th, 17th, fireworks shows are on their way out. We're going to be losing access to them in a while, a little bit, I'm not sure. So as it stands now, the fireworks shows are going to be leaving. Currently, they are titled as shows and they only happen every hour and half hour. So there was one at 5 o'clock. There's going to be one at 5:30. It's currently 5:23 for me. Originally, when this rooftop area was created, fireworks could be launched by just about anybody and you could hear them everywhere throughout the bar. It was quite annoying, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm glad that it's changed now to where it shows and they're automatic and nobody really has any control about how to launch them when they launch, except for, turning them off, the shows off entirely. But oh my gosh, the fireworks were annoying as heck when they were first put in. That being said, I am sad to see the fireworks shows go because I do like them, and I think the system we have now is great where it's automatic. All we have to do is turn, like, toggle on the fireworks shows, and then it runs on its own. Nobody else has any control over when they launch and stuff. I do think that that's a great change. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it. If you learned something, that makes me really happy. If this is all new to you and you don't really know much about bartending in VRChat or the bar scene in VRChat, I do hope you learned something. Just like last time, we're gonna do the same thing that we did in the last video, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section, and I, myself, or maybe some other community members will answer them for you. I can't say whether or not I will be uploading another VRChat video. I guess if you want another VRChat video, go into the comments and tell me what kind of content you'd like to see, what you would like to see me talk about in relation to VRChat, stuff like that. If you've personally taken the time after watching my VRChat bartending video to come up to me and tell me how much you liked the video and how much you learned from the video, I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are exactly the kind of people that I made that video for. TLDR, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions about anything in regards to VR chat, bartending, or VR bartending, please be sure to leave them in the comments. Myself, or maybe somebody else who has the answer, will answer them for you. If you want to see more VR chat content from me, let me know by telling me in the comments and also telling me what you would like to see. If you want to see more VR content from me, specifically that's not YouTube stuff, I have an Instagram. It'll be linked in the description. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys all next time. Oh, I almost forgot. I stream on Twitch Tuesday through Saturday. Yeah, link for that is in the description as well. You should go check me out over there. It's my main platform. Sometimes I stream VR chat. Most of the other time I stream other stuff. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.